Hello, myself Advocate Nicholas Barla from Orissa. And today, my friends, I would like to speak about the Indigenous peoples gathering at Mysore on 12th and 30th of September 2019. Why the Indigenous leaders of India are going to Mysore in Karnataka, and we need to understand it. See, the background is that on 13th of September 2007 in New York at United Nations, there was a declaration on the rights of indigenous peoples. And it was a long struggle of the indigenous people, because all over the world, the indigenous people, they have suffered by the invaders, the outsiders who came to their land, came to their territory, came to their village, and they have almost taken over their lands and forest and hills. They have established big industries, they have established all institutions in their land, and unfortunately the original indigenous peoples, they have been dispossessed of their territory and their natural resources, and they have become landless, and their life has become as second class citizen like, and they have been excluded, they have been deprived, and very systematic way they have been exploited by the governance systems and other people. And seeing the situation, the United Nations gave a space to have dialogue with all the political leaders. They gave space to have dialogue with different countries, and finally in United Nations, all of them, they came and they have formulated 46 articles that is known as UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And in India, since 2016 onwards, the scheduled tribes, the Adivasis, the tribals of entire country, all the states, we have been coming together. First we came to Delhi and we represented a memorandum to His Excellency Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, and we have sent the copy to Mr. Narendra Modi and the then Home Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh to see our difficulties, and we have also proposed the change in the governance in the particularly in scheduled areas and in the tribal areas, so that the tribals, the indigenous peoples, they participate in the governance. And this is very important, my friend. To have a good governance, you need to participate in the planning stage. You need to take a good decision by yourselves, and you have to execute all the decisions by yourselves. And unfortunately, in scheduled areas, in the tribal areas, in our villages, those who are not tribals, those who do not belong to us, who do not understand our socio-cultural and our social system, traditional system, they come and they are the governance in our area. And in UN declaration, there are several articles that speaks that we, the Gram Sabhas and the local people, the tribes, councils, they need to make the plan, they need to take the decisions, and they need to execute the plans. And that's how it is important that UN has given us these rights and this opportunity. And you can very well find out the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People on the website www.undrip.com. And you can understand that how strongly this particular declaration has been assigned to the people. And thus, in India also, we have to see, in India, we have fifth schedule. We have the PESA Act. We have the Forest Right Act. We have the Land Rights Act, which are very good. But unfortunately, these acts, these rules, these laws are not being implemented in the words and in spirit. And that's so the indigenous people of India, the scheduled tribes of this country, the tribals, the Adivasis of this country, we are gathering in Mysore on 12th and 13th of September to see for ourselves how the declaration has been made, how the Indian constitutional rights and laws are being there, and how it could be implemented so that we also can participate in the governance systems of this country and we live a dignified life. And this is very important that this gathering, we would like to recognize and reaffirm the indigenous individuals that are entitled without discrimination to all human rights recognized in international law and also in the Indian laws. And we all of us live with all our cultural rights with dignity, and we look forward that as the government of India has signed to this particular declaration, so government of India also collaborated with us and we have a good governance in our areas. Jai Bharat, Jai Adivasi.